Hello, other creatives. I wanted to invite you into a time of play and discovery with me. I have got this pile of old painting practices that I have been doing, and I just gessoed over the front of the paintings. So you can still see a little bit of the underpaintings, but I didn't want to keep them. I just used them as for practice, and I decided to rip them into smaller sizes. They were a bigger sheet of paper, rip them down to a smaller size, and just practice again on them some of the things I have been learning in the art course that I am taking. So I thought I would take you along on that journey with me. I am going to be using some really limited tools and colors. That is very intentional for me to just push a little bit on the boundary and the limit of what I can do. So I'm just going to be adding some colors and marks to these pieces of paper and see what happens when I do that. So why don't you come and join me? So, to help you get a little bit into my head, I was dabbing that in the white, and although that created some interesting texture, I noticed in my body I wasn't really into that. So, what I'm going to do instead is twirl it in a darker color. So I'm going to add a little bit of black and some of that fluorescent green. It's important to note when you're working how your body feels. Are your shoulders tense? Are you disengaging from the process? I like it when it's swirled like that. That feels satisfying. I also like stripes. Dragged through, created with. So it's important to take note
as you're working. If that's mental note, if that's sort of in a notebook somewhere. Hey, I really liked this color when I mixed it. I don't like the fluorescent green straight out of the tube, but I do like it when I mix it. It creates this really soft spring-like color. If I add black into it, there is a bit of a darker earthy green. I have not added a brown, so that could be a really interesting scenario that happens. And I like a draw through. So I've not tried a burnt umber with that fluorescent green, so I'm going to do that now. I've added some of that here, and we're going to mix a little bit, and I want to see what color that makes. I like that better than if I added black with the green. Look at the different shade with that. Although that does kind of look nice, doesn't it? Although I kind of like this one better. You get a little bit more of a yellow in that.
And that was just a lot of fun. I am going to probably rip those up and reassemble them, and I might take a video of that and share that with you. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember, when you subscribe and share this with other people, that helps you and that also helps me. So thank you and have a wonderful day. Enjoy painting.